Hi folks, this is Doyle Dykes. Welcome to my Guitar Pour series. And this is a teaching segment number 1 on a song that I wrote simply called Thumpy. It's a song I wrote as a joke for my wife. And before the teaching segments are over, I'll show you a picture of Thumpy. But it's a little figure that I would always draw when I'd send the checks home. And but this is a guitar that is made by Kirk Sand, and I asked him if he would put binding all around it so it would look like a bent body, but it's actually what they would call a nut bowl. It's just a solid piece of mahogany, but it was all honed out and then routed out, and then the top is completely braced like a classical guitar. Wonderful guitar, incredible. And then, of course, when you have this has an LB6 in it, actually, by Lloyd Baggs, and they don't normally put LB6 pickups for nylon string guitars, but I like it. I think it sounds great. And this is a little shorter scale than most of his. This is 25 1/4, which is the same thing as my Ovations and also my Guild signature guitar that I had a few years ago. And so that's what this guitar is. Thumpy is a combination of Chet Atkins, Jerry Reed, and a little bit of Lenny Breau, but especially a lot of Chet and Jerry. And it starts off. You see, you just hit your thumb over here on an F, and then pick your 3rd and 4th strings, and come down. Jerry Reed didn't just write around chords. He wrote movements with bass and counterpoint bass and lead, and that's what he did. And you can see more of that on some of the things that Tom Bresh puts out if you go to some of his videos with Jerry Reed. So you get. So it goes, I'm catching 2 strings here, which makes it an E augmented. And then, of course, it's an E7, but you also have this B note on your 3rd string, and then another Jerry Reed sounding thing. So you start off with 1 note, or your bass, then 4th string, and then 4th and 2nd, and then 4th and 3rd. And now, it starts with an octave. You still have your bass. That would be a form of a D minor to a D minor 7. And then I just kind of brush. So this is a bar with just one other string ahead of it, which makes it like a minor 7. And that was the thing I learned off Chet, and it's something that he did. He used to do it like this, and then I heard him do this one time. And so you catch 2 notes here and then 1 here, so it's like. And then keep your bass going. You're just sounds like a cow meowing or meow. I stole that off for one of Chet's, you know. And then your song. Again. That's kind of tricky to do. And so it's that same thing that we do like the banjo type chromatic. Which is very hard to do it slow. It's hard to do it even at that pace, but so every other note is an open. I'm hitting those two together. And then that leads us to the next segment.